Hello, hello. I came on about a minute early. So let's see if I can make sure it's live. And 1 second. My videos live. Oh, it's not showing it. Hello, hello. You know what? Maybe I need to go to my channel. Hold on. There it is. There it is. Share. Get the link. Hello, everybody. All right. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get it shared on the group so that way everybody knows we're here and we're live. All right. Okay. So it's shared. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get out of here. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sort of get started because I know it's going to take me a little bit to get started on cutting out some of these letters. Um, so I'm going to be using tonight the Bella Boulevard. This one is called Happiness. Okay. We're actually going to use just the word smile. Okay. But I'm going to show you what you get inside the package. So some of the design team in the past, I think, have used these before. Um, this is my first time going to be using it and using it live. So that should be fun. So here is our smile. It's a nice size. And then we have happiness, which I'm going to save for another layout. And then we also have an arrow, which I don't think we're going to use tonight, but we'll just keep it off to the side. And then with this, the sheets usually come stapled. And what's cool about these cutouts is that they give you the inside part. So you can cut it off of the paper and then use it as a uh what is it, like a template. Hey Jessica. I know this is my first time using them, and it was perfect for the challenge for this month since one of them was a large title, and I figured I could really work with that. That's a pretty large title, the smile. So we're gonna try and do this for the first time. So this should be fun. So what I'm thinking, because sometimes, like, depending on how stuff is cut out, you can sometimes put this down flat and then use foam tape and pop up the pattern paper. But the way that they've connected this word, I'm just gonna back them. I'm just gonna back it and we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut out one S for my smile. We're just gonna real quick. Hey Deb, how you doing? Thank you guys for joining me. I hope everybody had some good weather today. It was nice here. A little warm, but nice. Not as muggy as it has been. All right. And I'm just trying to cut as close to the black line as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure because the S will fit so that it fits right behind the cut apart. Is it cut apart? I don't know. Die cut. What the heck do we call these things? All right. Hi, Mom. Hi, Donna. All right. Let's see what Jessica wrote. I'm hoping people. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely wanted to do a big title. I wasn't sure um how I was going to do it at first. I was like, I think what I'm gonna do is just cut this part. I'm not sure. I'm gonna cut like this. Hold on. I don't think I need those two pieces. I think this kind of goes with the happiness. So we're just gonna take this and put it to the side. And for those of you who are just joining in, I got it from this. It's from Bella Boulevard. And in the more section in the comments on Facebook and here on YouTube, I did add the links to all the cutouts that are available at my little scrapbook store. So they're already added in for this video. The thing I forgot to add was like the adhesive and stuff like that. But I can always go back and add those. If you guys need a link to it or anything like that, just let me know and I'll go in and update it. So we're just going to real quick. I've already picked out my papers and we're going to be using Sweet Rush because I still have a ton of Sweet Rush. Sorry. You know how it is when you be cutting, concentrating. Talking and cutting, I don't know. It just doesn't go well together, does it? I don't know. Okay. So that's in. Now for this one, I'm probably just going to leave the circle in here until I'm ready for it. And then we'll do the E. That's pretty quick. Ooh. Trying to cut the stapler. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing anybody's comments. I know this is the most like time consuming is going to be the cutting this part out. And then I think it's going to come together pretty quick. Did anybody get to see Jessica's video? If you're on Facebook, you should check it out. She did it based off of, what was it, Mount Rushmore with the flamingos. It was so cute. All right, and then we need, now with this, the L, it gives you two options. Yeah, Mount Rushmore. Yes, Deb, right? I've never used one. This is going to be my first time tonight. So I'm going to put this over top of this L to show you. So you could do one of two things. You can cut out the full L, and then that way behind this little square here, I know it's hard to see, it's not focusing. I'll put it like that. Ooh, that little square right there where my fingernail is. It can be a part of this. You could just back the whole E itself behind it. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. You could put another pattern piece of paper right in here. So, you know, if you were trying to get the, I guess, the most bang for your buck, it's the same thing with the S. For me, I'm just going to back the entire thing. So I'm going to put in the S first and then do the M so that whatever part of the pattern paper for the M is behind that. And then I'll do the same thing with the L and the E. I'll put the L first and then the E. You'll see. It'll make sense as we do it. Okay, but I'm going to cut the full L. Oh, you did 2 layouts. I didn't even see the second one. Did I miss that? 'Cause I think I went back. No. Oh, I had to work. I think I had to go to work. So I may have missed it. Okay. So we're gonna hold off on the circle for the time being. Not make you guys sit through that. I think I wish I had my 1-inch punch here. Sometimes I have it around, sometimes I don't, but I just want to double check real quick. No, I don't think I did. Oh, wait. No, I did. Let's see. Oh, the 1-inch is probably a little bit too big. As you can see, it fits the whole circle. That was a good idea, though. All right. Well, we'll just save it. Okay. So, our subject for the evening. Ooh, see what I got? Uh, oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So you did the aquarium one later. Belle. Well, she is quite an influencer, that Belle. All right. So this is our model for the evening. Ain't it cute? It's Bee's grandson. So we're going to be using this photo. I mean, that smile. Look at that. The green. It's so cute. So this is going to be our base. So I think what I'm going to do is wind up cutting it down and then having this dark blue be sort of like a frame. And then we'll put him, probably I'm going to trim that down. So that'll be my mat. He'll be kind of floating in the middle and then with the smile. I think that'll be so cute. And then, of course, I got some accessory things like some stickers and things like that that I've pulled out that we can take a look at for embellishing. But that's going to be the plan for the base. And then for the letters, I'm thinking we're going to cut out some of these. So I like this pattern here. The back side isn't bad either with the stripe. I also like this one, and I figured we could get maybe a letter here and a letter here. And then I was torn between the yellow, maybe the more rainbow paper. So I just kept them both out just in case. But we're going to start with this one. I think we're going to do the S. I'm going to do 2 in the green. So that green stripe, this one. So I may do the S. Yeah, I think that would be pretty. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is turn this over and do it backwards. All right. You just got to flip it upside down or backwards, however you want to. So that way when you cut it out, it'll go the correct way in your S. All right. And the best part is, even though we're cutting into this paper, we're not using all of it. You know what I mean? So you can still use it on another project. That's why I put it as close to the edge as possible. Because if I wanted to, I could just, right, like that, put it to the side. All right. And the good thing is, like, some of these, they're really easy letters, you know? Now there are some of these cutouts that are really intricate. Like I saw the heart paper, the heart one. I didn't get that one. But I was like, what if you tried to do like each heart a different pattern paper? Oh my lord. I would hope you either have a stamp or a die. And you can just make a bunch of hearts. And then we have that. And then our S is going to go right on top. Woo! Okay, so let's get our glitter glue with our precision tip. A little bit of glue on there. And all I'm going to do, come on, is go along the line. Oop, I squeezed too much on that one curve. It'll be all right. It's right here where it goes down the middle of the S. Put a little bit of glue, clean that glue up. And then we're going to place this down. And you're just lining it up to make sure that it's in the right spot. And anything that's sticking out, once it dries, we can always trim it up, you know? If I cut it too wonky, or you can always clean it back up. Okay? And there you have our first letter. All right, so we're going to keep on going. I think we're going to do the M in the pink stripe. Try and mix it up some. I like that orange too. All right. And you can always take this down if you don't want it to move, because, once you use it, it's not like you're going to have another smile. You could use the cutouts to like just cut the full word out if you wanted to use it on another page. I guess you could. But if you don't care, you could almost just glue this right down to the paper, cut it out, and keep it moving. So on this one, I'm going to all right, to the side. Try to keep it out of my way. All right. So has everybody been crafting, or is everyone living it up in the summer, going on vacations and stuff? What's everybody been up to? This has been an interesting week for us. Everything's going to be okay. I have faith it'll be okay. All right. And then this will go on here. Isn't that cute? I'm liking it already. And I like doing the separate. I may do the yellow with the eye, and then do the blue, green with the stripes, and then either the other pink or that rainbow paper. I'm not sure. I'm torn between the rainbow paper. We'll see. Let's get this M down. So same thing. We're just going to go right up this line. And the best part is this works really well for people who don't have die cut machines, you know? If you've always wanted to do this type of thing, but you didn't have like a Cricut or a Silhouette, this is a great opportunity using these to have that experience. And they're already, cut out for you. And all you have to do is cut out the papers. Just don't use as much glue as I am. I'm like, it looks like a gluey mess down here. We'll clean that up in a second. But there we go. Now, does the eye look too bright? Or do we like it with the orange maybe? What do you think? I think I might like it with the orange better. Using the orange side. Hmm. These two are not to be cut. Hold up. And the other, if I don't use that horizontal one, I think I might use this one for the E. So that way the stripes aren't going the same direction. Yeah. Might do that. And then have the pink. You can either do, there's a lot of stripes. I think we could probably do something like that. So we got more of the pink in the E. I think that would work. Okay. We got the plan, Stan. Oh, see, I was about to do this the other way. So, okay. So say you don't have these little cutout part pieces, right? So potentially you could use this cut apart and just trace out your shape, right? Trace out the circle and then cut it out a little bit bigger than the actual line you drew and then cut it out that way. That's normally how a lot of people do it, or they'll glue it down and then like cut around and trim it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do the die cuts. They just made it easier by having the piece already on the paper that you just cut out and use and trace. But if it works better for you to do it another way, then do what works for you, you know? Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Circle. All right. Mm. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but on the Facebook page at My Little Scrapbook Store, we are going to be having um we're going to be having Christmas in July crop. I think it's like in another week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, not this weekend, next weekend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not this one coming. And I like doing our little props because we have challenges. The design team actually gets to like kind of scrap together and hang out together with our schedules and stuff. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, but when we plan the crops, we get to like do the design team zooms and craft together. So that's a lot of fun. And I was actually able to work it out where I'll be off that Saturday, and I'm so excited. Because a lot of times I usually have to work. Hi, Denise. Ooh, going on a Disney cruise. That's nice. Yeah, Christmas in July, Jess. I can't wait. Yeah, they really motivate me too. It's funny. Sometimes I feel deflated because with schedules and stuff like that, like I can't always participate in all of the challenges. But I still like the fact and the idea that you can go back and still use them. Just because if you don't get them all done, um, in one day or in that weekend, it doesn't make it bad. So so and the challenges are all on PDF, so you can save them to your computer whenever you feel like you're in a rut. You can just open one up and be like, okay, let me see, I'll do whatever challenge number 5 is, and just go in there and try and make it happen. Mm, I'm such heavy handed on this glue today. I usually try not to be, but it's really heavy handed. That's okay. We'll do an easy cleanup before we start on the next part of the project. All right. And there's the eye. Let's do the L. Mm-mm. Now, see, I like part of this, so I think I'm just going to go over here and use a small little piece. And the best part is if I line it up on the edge, I don't know if you can see there, I get a nice straight edge, and then all I have to cut is boom. Because sometimes the tracing just doesn't want to. The paper likes to move. But then all I have to do is cut that out. What? Easy peasy. Oh, I did it backwards. Lord, this is what I get. Because we know the problem. If we're cutting from the back, I should have cut it like that from the front. Mhm. That's okay. We'll just do it again. As soon as I did it, I was like, it would have been easy peasy. I forgot I was supposed to flip it. It mattered on this one. It mattered. Thankfully, it's just an L, so it's quick to cut out again. So we just have to cut out a little bit more of the pattern paper. That's okay. And I'm using a purple pencil so that way it stands out and I can see it. And then this goes. Right? Never fails, right, B? And I cut it so well. All right. Oh, well, moving on. Right. Or the best is when you cut out the whole thing and it's like, oh, I was supposed to turn that. I always like to try and glue it right from the back side. And boom. No, that wasn't bad. I mean, except for having to do that twice. I think that all went together pretty quick. And then the last piece, the piece of resistance, we're going to do this one. And I think go like that. So that way, ooh, I like the lighter pink though. I think we might do it down here. Let's do it this way. So we can use the line, the edge of the branding strip. There'll still be some pink on it. And the best part is this purple pencil we can erase. So I went a little wonky there. And then for those of you who like to keep your banding strips whole, it's okay. You're just not going to cut it off. You're just going to cut right along that line. And then we have our E. Am I missing anything? Ooh. Oh, hey. Let me see. Yes, that's your Stinky Bee. He's our model for this smile. Because, I mean, you just can't get over it. Look at it. I kept going back to it. I was like, oh, I got to use it. All right. And there we go. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. All right. Last little bit. And then we can really, the layout is basically done. That's the other great part about layouts with big titles is there's not a whole lot left you need to do, really. Now this one isn't so big that it's covering up um, the entire page, but there are some titles where it really does just there's not much left for you to do once you get it down. So there's our smile. And I think real quick what I want to do. Hold on 1 second. I thought I just had a paper towel. Okay. Because it's awfully gluey at the moment. And I just want to clean that. I don't want everything sticking as we go, okay? Just bear with me, you guys. Hi, Carmen. Yeah, well, you know what? That kit makes it super quick, because all the stuff is already out. Now, I think if we had did the happiness instead of smile, I would have pre-done some of those because yeah, that's just way too many letters. So, let's get the cutting. Get the cutting. All right. So this one we're going to leave at the 12 by 12. So I'm literally just going to line up this little branding strip and trim that down. And I could gut this if I wanted to, try and preserve as much as I can. Thankfully, I got 2 sheets, so I'm not going to stress it. And then this one, I'm going to cut down. I just want like an inch. So let's do, I was thinking maybe let's do, I want to keep the blue. Okay. I'm going to do the branding strip on this one too. And branding strips just have the name of the paper, all the information about the sheet itself. But on Vicky's, a lot of time on the backside, you get a solid piece of paper and you can use it to, like, say this was one full sheet, but instead of having this line down the middle, you wanted to change it up. You could always take one of the branding strips and lay it right down the middle, and then it makes it sort of like a cleaned up line, and it gives you, just a little bit something more interesting to separate it besides just the line in the pattern. Okay, so that's why some people, keep them. All right, so I'm going to do, I'd rather cut off just one. I know what I want to do. Half an inch on each side. Just make it a half an inch. Half an inch. And save these because you could use them on something too. All right. Did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Oh, is that it? Is that all I needed to do? No. That's so weird. I think I wanted to do more. Yeah, because that's not a whole lot. Let's do another half an inch. Make it 11. I'm trying to keep as much as the blue up at the top. That's why I keep looking at where I'm cutting, because I'm not wanting to take too much of that away. Okay. All right. That's better. And then this will still fit. And then Stinky will go right there. Oh. It's the little things. It's so cute. Okay. Look at that smile. You can't be mad at that smile. Let's take. I'm gonna do. Let me see. Yeah, and then we can just trim that down to. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's get him down. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Oh, you're not too late. You're good. This is gonna go by pretty quick, I think. hope this part goes. Who knows? Sometimes the embellishment part can be more time consuming. So since there's that open space down there, I was thinking that I would put them right underneath the smile, something like that. And then we'll add the stuff to it. So let's go ahead and get this puppy down. I love this paper too. Freaking Vicky. Sometimes I need like 3 sheets, right? Or ones is like, I just love the blue. And I'm usually not a big blue person, but oof, sometimes on these collections, that's the blues are kind of my favorites. Even though I loves me some pink, but right? He's loving the layout. That's what he's grinning about. Okay, so before we start putting this down, ooh, we could probably go like, make it like it's a part of the smile. Ooh, that would be so cute. Okay, let me grab a few things real quick. I didn't get a chance to go through the actual pieces, but I was thinking about like the cameras. Maybe we can use that. Um, I was thinking maybe even like the snapshot, smile snapshot down there. So that's the kind of things I was thinking about. Or even the smile, sunshine, or hello. That would be cute. So that's what I was looking at on there. And then I wanted to go through some of the die cuts too, some of the smaller ones. Me and the freaking balloons on this thing. Where's that bike? We're in the sky anyway. Can we use it? I think somebody had suggested cutting the balloons off. Did I remember that correctly? Sometimes you just want the balloons. Stay there, bike. Maybe we can use you another time. You're so cute. Okay. I love the smile. Roller skate. We got the gumball. Like this is more candy-ish stuff. Then we got a few of the flowers. Dream plan do. Doesn't work. Ooh, but we got some clouds. We're on the cloud paper. We might be able to use that. Living my dream. All right. Ooh, there's some more in the bigger part. Okay. And the ephemera pieces. I don't think I'm gonna put a journaling bit, but I just want to look and see because sometimes they have the vellum stuff. Just see what they have in here. All sweet moments. Loving this. Oh, found another one of the clouds. If I'm going to use those, I might as well use them all, right? Life, hello you, today, happy memories, no cool stuff. Okay, so none for there. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I want to go like this. And if I get the date, I can always stamp it on this cloud. So then the date for it would be boop, right there. So B, if you know what date this was taken, look through your phone and send me the date so I can put it on here. That's one of the benefits of knowing grandma. All right, let's get in here. Okay, so we want to use these, but I want to be able to move it around. So again, I'm just going to put some of the powder from like our embossing on it and turn it from a sticker to like a die cut. And then that allows us to be able to move this around. That's so cute. We can. Oh, look, there's another one. Another freaking bike with the balloons. Ah! She's taunting me. Don't these look like lollipops almost? I think they're supposed to be hanging from the ceiling, but wouldn't those be cute like lollipops? Hmm. Got my mind spinning. Okay. And then we were talking about this maybe. Like go like that. Snapshot. And we can always put this one up here. Okay. That's a possibility. And then we can use some of the hearts to kind of splatter around. Get the hint, splatter. Oh, no, that goes with this other piece up here. I like that. Okay, okay. I think we're going to start putting some stuff down because I do like these clouds. I think they're super cute. It doesn't have to be too much, you know what I mean? Because that smile is really the center showman. I'm just using these clouds because I thought they were cute, and I really don't know where else I would use them at the moment. So why not? Under the M? Oh, you want it under the M instead of over the M? You want it like that? The whole thing under it? And then this little piece of paper here that I actually put the photo on is from the 6x8 pad. I had already used part of this paper, so I just cut up what was remaining, and that's what we're using for the map. Right? They look like lollipops. I'm like, in New Jersey, there was a almost like a park called it was almost like a candy land, if I remember correctly. That would go really good with pictures from there. And then wait, you guys think should we pop this up or do you think we should leave it flat? Oh, wait a second. You tell me. Do you think we should put it up or leave it flat? I think we're gonna put it either way right there. So let's go like this. It won't take long to pop it up because I can just use some of the foam squares and just cut strips and put it underneath. So you let me know if you think you like the idea of popping up smile or leaving it more flat. Okay. I'm gonna turn this into a thing too. While you guys, I'm waiting for you to write your responses. Tell me what you think. Pop up smile or leave it flat. Pop. I got to pop. That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking pop too, just. I ain't gonna lie. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's see. Uh, I got only 2 white and 3 black, so we're gonna just use the black. And we'll get the bigger scissors. Ooh, and we're gonna cut out. Don't mind me. Just tossing stuff to and fro. I didn't trim it enough. I love using the Tim Holtz scissors because they handle sticky stuff pretty well. And we're not going to waste here. Real quick, it's not going to take long. Pop, pop. All right. Okay. Now this piece, there was a little bit, I was a little shy. I cut too much, so we're just going to put a little piece right there. Then we'll cut another few pieces. All right. I just want to trim it just a little bit. All right. On some of these smaller ones, we can just go right in the middle. All right. I think I had asked this before, but is everybody having a good day? I always feel bad when we're doing a live and it's like you're concentrating, trying to get it fast, but also be engaging, and it doesn't always work out. Okay. All that I've cut already, I don't want to lose it, so I'm just going to cut some pieces, and it can be little pieces. If all you got is, remnants of a roll, then cut those up and use them. It doesn't matter. You gotta get the S too. And then with something like the S, if this was wider, we could, kind of curve it. This is waste. I'm not gonna worry about that little teeny piece. See, even with that little piece off the back, those scissors cut through it like a dream. I don't know. This is like my first time being crafty in over a week, I think. Whew. It's been hard. Like I even missed my Friday videos, and I'm not sure I'm getting back to it this month at all now. Um, but we'll be back to it. Oh, we forgot the I. Kind of need that, please. I'm gonna put some on the O. Don't worry. I just want to make sure it's good. I'm thinking one piece for the I. Boop. And then the other fun part. We're just taking all the backing off. It creates such a mess. And I don't have any nails, so now it's a pain. All right. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I will use like the points of the scissors to get up areas because they can sometimes, lift it up. So if you don't have the nails, I use the pointiest ones I have if I'm using scissors. If you have a pokey tool, you can use that too. My handy dandy splatter tool. I've used that to lift it up. But a lot of times my go-to is my scissors. Yeesh, it's very sticky tape. I'm gonna tell you that. It sticks really well. And it's surprising. Well, not surprising, but I mean it's from My Picket Fence. So I mean, it's not like they were big in adhesive, you know what I mean? So ugh, those little bits I'm not gonna worry about. This thing is not gonna move because this tape is so sticky. Coming down to the home stretch. All right. There we go. And the last little bit. Now, if you want some wiggle room time, be able to kind of move it around if you're not exactly sure where you want something to be, anything with adhesive, just put a little bit of wet glue. Sometimes I like to just put a few dots. Might seem like overkill, but you never know. You go to put it down, you're a little wonky. You might just need those few seconds that it gives you. Because this one had some of the yellow tape still on there. So in some of those areas, I just want to put a little bit. Whoop, that went right on down. Did you see that? All right. See? Glue. Allows me to move it around a little. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I am loving it. And then this, I can just put flat, or I can put it like that, and then put our little camera like here. I like it. Okay, we're gonna start gluing now. I love that glue tip, Deb. It really does help if you're using any type of adhesive, especially like the score tape, ATG tape, the ones that are like super sticky. If you need that little bit of time, just grab you a little bit of wet glue and you'll be all set. All right. We're going to put the snapshot down. We're going to add some hearts. And, I'm going to call this one done. Maybe a little bit of splatter. What do you guys think? A little bit of splatters? I got to do something. I think I'm going to do white splatters. Maybe white and gold. And then that'll be it. I want just a few hearts. 1, 2, and there's 3. Booyah. Just a couple of hearts. We'll put one over here. I'm going to put one maybe out here. And then one down here with the cloud. And then I can put the date, still have room for a date if I wanted to. And with your chipboard pieces, you're going to want to use glue with those. I'm going to tell you, you just want to, just in case, because the worst thing would be for pieces to start falling off. You don't want that, okay? All right. So what do you guys think? Very good, right? Oh, thanks, Deb. You learned it from me. I'm telling you, it works. It helps. It really does. And that little bit of time can save from you tearing up your paper or just being like, oh, gotta live with it. You know what I mean? So if you want that little bit of extra time, I highly suggest it. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Now we gotta ask ourselves, did we save for our splatters? I thought I had saved my paper from the last time. I call myself kind of trying to keep it in one spot, but things move around. Let's see. Ooh, I got some black. Let's see. We can do that. Well, we'll just go like that. Just hit this up real quick, and then we'll call it done. Got the white. All right, you guys. So keep an eye out on the Facebook page. There is a calendar that'll tell you who's coming up. I know we got a live sale. Jess, is the live sale this week? Oh, thank you, Miss Sheila. Justin B. Is the live sale this week? I couldn't remember. I think it is. And I wanted to use the white because it's colored paper. So I think it would, stand out a little bit. It's Thursday. Okay. So this Thursday on my little scrapbook store, we will be having the live sale. And I think it may be a 2-parter, but I know she got some good stuff in, like cocoa vanilla, which I'm excited about. I wasn't going to get it at first, but I caved. And I got it. And I'm splattering on our letters here. Just a little. This is probably going to be like the lightest amount of splatters I've ever done. But especially because the hearts that I added had some gold, I want to add some more. Some gold layers in the splatters. And then I know Jessica has a live on Sunday. Okay, at 8:30 is the sale. Oh, and Beatrice, you're on Friday. Awesome. We got a jam-packed week this week. That's exciting. So if you don't have Facebook and you're on my YouTube channel, my little scrapbook store now has app that you can get on your Android or Apple phone. So you can be a part of the live sales now. You don't have to be on just Facebook. Anybody can get on, and all you have to do is register, and you'll be able to be a part of it and have some great deals. Let's take this off. Oh. All right, you guys. I'm gonna try and hold it up so you can see. Okay, focus. The gold and the white splatters. Just a little something, something, right? Um, I couldn't find you on my little scrapbooks Facebook page. Is it YouTube for you? Oh, I post the link, Rosemary, for my YouTube channel on the scrapbook layouts and more. That's where I link it to. So then you can come and join us. It'll probably bring you to YouTube only because I use a program that allows me to do Facebook and YouTube, but it goes to my Facebook page, Craft with Tea. So I can't link it in that way to my little scrapbook store. But sometimes when I do mixed media Mondays, I do that solely on the Facebook page because that's something that we created for the group. So yeah, even though this past Monday, if you guys haven't seen it, I did have a video go live going over mixed media and gesso and how it works with different mediums. And yeah, so you can definitely check that out. Sorry guys, my brain is like all over the place. But yeah, definitely do that. And then if you go to get the app, let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to try and bring down my screen so you can see, but okay, do you see the little llama? Can you guys see the llama? Okay, so that's what you would do. You would just hit the little llama. It'll come up my little scrapbook store, and you can see previous live sales. You can go through all of the merchandise, and you can shop at any time. But you'll be able to see the lives. You know what I mean? And I think that's really cool, especially for people who aren't doing Facebook like that. It allows you to still be a part of the group and uh, shop some really great deals. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jess. Yeah, I had fun with the gesso. I wound up having to do it one of the parts twice, but even still, it was fun. Um, but I basically, for those of you who didn't see it, I created this page and we used clear gesso, black gesso, and then white gesso, and just showing how the different inks work on it. These are distress oxide. Um, I want to say this one was like the re-inker for the distress ink. So that's a different quality. So when I put it on the black, you can't see it because distress ink is more translucent on dark colors. And then this was Vicky Boot and Crayon. This was a watercolor set that I got from, I want to say Prima. It was, what is the word? Metallic. So it has that shine. It's hard to see. And then this small little section, I actually used some Catherine Pooler. I used the ginger. It's one of the new ones, I think. Not this latest set, but before that, it was called ginger. So you can see how it reacted. So this is really important because whenever you use certain medias, if you wanted to use black paper, you could see how it's going to perform. So, and the black gesso allows you to take, especially with the distress oxides, because you can see how these colors are like popping in a different way on the black. Yeah, it was fun. All right, you guys, that's our layout. Thank you for staying with me. If you have any questions and you're watching the replay, just leave them down below. If this is your first time finding me, please consider on my YouTube hitting the like, subscribe, and share button. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Check out the Thursday sale at 8:30. Beatrice at you're gonna be at 8 on Friday, or are you gonna be earlier, Beatrice, if you're still here? Um, but check her out. She's gonna be on Facebook at the My Little Scrapbook Store layouts and more page. And then on Sunday, Jessica will be on Facebook doing, I believe it's the Traveler's Notebook. So if you want ever thought about, doing a smaller version of scrapbook pages, like in your little travels notebook, definitely consider checking her out. I'm inspired, but I'm scared to start. So, but I always watch because I'm like, ooh, maybe someday. Oh, thank you, Beatrice. I'm gonna put it in your collection. I'll have it sent up to you. He's such a great model for me, and it allows me to do these videos. All right, you guys, have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. If it's hot out there, drink plenty of water, you guys. All right, talk to you later. Bye.